I'm gonna build a shelter out of this Christmas tree. But first, I'm gonna take off all these little branches. Okay, now we have the stem with all the boughs off of it. And there's all the pine boughs. Those are important. Make sure you hold on to them because they're going to be necessary for this shelter build. As you can tell, it is a different day because I changed and the lighting's better. But I just wanted to show you guys a couple things I did off screen. So the first thing I did was I made sure the top was thin enough to fit through one of the eyelets on this tarp. And I also cut it to about 3 feet with a little bit extra on the end just so I could put it in, stake it into the ground a little bit. And the reason I did that, you might ask, is because this is going to be your entire shelter right here. This is my 6x8 tarp, and on the short side over there, on the 6-foot side, I put a stake in there and a stake in that corner. And I wanted to show you why I did that, because this is probably one of my favorite shelters. It's definitely the easiest shelter I could ever think of. So I'll show you what I was thinking. Put the stick hole through this eyelet and you just kind of straighten it all out, and since those two corners are staked down, just creates a little tent looking thing. But this will not stay up by itself, so I'm probably going to need to grab a piece of rope and just tie it around the top of this and straighten it out like to there, just to keep it tight and standing. So I took this rope and I just fastened it on the top of here and tightened it really, really tight down to this stake on the ground right there. And now you can kind of see the shelter and what it's supposed to look like. Remember those pine boughs from earlier? This is what it's for. Now you have a little bit of spring, as well as I guess bedding that kind of keeps you off the ground, keeps you from getting too cold, because the bare ground can really take a lot of heat away from you. So that's why it's always important to have something under you when you're sleeping. Alright guys, I'm in the shelter. It's super spacious. I got a lot of room down there. I don't know if you can see it. I can shine the flashlight though. I put a tarp on the ground because I didn't want my sleeping bag to get all sappy from the tree branches. But I think I'm just gonna head to sleep now. I'll see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, I just woke up and it was actually a really nice night. I slept for at least 4 hours, but it was still good. And I guess I can show you the shelter a little bit better now since it's brighter. There's the entrance, and here's down where my feet are. And like I said last night, I just put a tarp down so I didn't get my sleeping bag all sticky from the pine sap. But it was really good. This is a really good shelter, really quick and easy to set up, and you can even make it out of a Christmas tree if you wanted. But it's really good. I didn't really get cold last night. The pine boughs really kept me off the ground, and I'm definitely going to be using this if I'm ever in a survival scenario, because it's a really easy and nice shelter setup. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you ever try making this, just send me a picture, and I'd love to see what you guys do.